Hello everyone, today we are discussing about Siberian Husky dog breed. The Siberian Husky is a medium-sized working sled dog breed. The breed belongs to the Spitz genetic family. It is recognizable by its thickly furred double coat, erect triangular ears, and distinctive markings, and is smaller than the similar-looking Alaskan Malamute. Siberian Huskies originated in Northeast Asia, where they are bred by the Chukchi people of Siberia for sled pulling and companionship. It is an active, energetic, resilient breed, whose ancestors lived in the extremely cold and harsh environment of the Siberian Arctic. William Gusick, a Russian fur trader, introduced them to Nome, Alaska, during the Nome Gold Rush, initially as sled dogs to work the mining fields and for expeditions through otherwise impassable terrain. Today, the Siberian Husky is typically kept as a house pet, though they are still frequently used as sled dogs by competitive and recreational mushers. Lineage. Further information. Origin of the domestic dog. The Siberian Husky was originally developed by the Chukchi people of the Chukchi Peninsula in eastern Siberia. They were brought to Nome, Alaska in 1908 to serve as working sled dogs, and were eventually developed and used for sled dog racing. In 2015, a DNA study indicated that the Siberian Husky, the Alaskan Malamute and the Alaskan Husky share a close genetic relationship between each other and were related to Chukotka sled dogs from Siberia. They were separate to the two Inuit dogs, the Canadian Eskimo dog and the Greenland dog. In North America, the Siberian Husky and the Malamute both had maintained their Siberian lineage and had contributed significantly to the Alaskan Husky, which was developed through crossing with European breeds. Siberian Huskies show a genetic affinity with historical East Siberian dogs and ancient Lake Baikal dogs, and can be traced to a lineage which is over 9,500 years old. Several Arctic dog breeds, including the Siberian, show a significant genetic closeness with the now extinct Taimyr wolf of North Asia due to admixture. These breeds are associated with high latitudes. The Siberian Husky and Greenland dog, also associated with Arctic human populations and to a lesser extent, the Shar-Pei and Finnish Spitz. There is data to indicate admixture of between 1 to 3% between the Taimyr wolf population and the ancestral dog population of these four high-latitude breeds. This introgression could have provided early dogs living in high latitudes with phenotypic variation beneficial for adaptation to a new and challenging environment. It also indicates the ancestry of present-day dog breeds descends from more than one region. Description. Coat. Sable female Siberian Husky. A Siberian Husky has a double coat that is thicker than that of most other dog breeds. It has two layers, a dense, finely wavy undercoat and a longer topcoat of thicker, straight guard hairs. It protects the dogs effectively against harsh Arctic winters, and also reflects heat in the summer. It is able to withstand temperatures as low as -50 to -60 degrees Celsius, -58 to -76 degrees Fahrenheit. The undercoat is often absent during shedding. Their thick coats require weekly grooming. An excessively long coat, sometimes referred to as a woolly or woolly coat, is considered a fault by the breed's standard as it lacks the thicker protection of the standard coat's guard hairs, obscures the dog's clear-cut outline, causes quicker overheating during serious harness work, and becomes easily matted and encrusted with snow and ice. Siberian Huskies come in a variety of colors and patterns, often with white paws and legs, facial markings, and tail tip. Example coat colors are black and white, copper red and white, gray and white, pure white, and the rare, agouti coat, though many individuals have blondish or piebald spotting. Some other individuals also have the saddleback pattern, in which black-tipped guard hairs are restricted to the saddle area while the head, haunches and shoulders are either light red or white. Striking masks, spectacles, and other facial markings occur in wide variety. All coat colors from black to pure white are allowed. Knowle coat patterns are not permitted by the American Kennel Club (AKC) and the Kennel Club (KC). This pattern is often associated with health issues and impure breeding. Eyes. Red and white Siberian Husky with heterochromia. The American Kennel Club describes the Siberian Husky's eyes as an almond shape, moderately spaced and set slightly obliquely. The AKC breed standard is that eyes may be brown, blue or black, one of each or parti-colored are acceptable. Complete is heterochromia. These eye color combinations are considered acceptable by the American Kennel Club. The party color does not affect the vision of the dog. Nose. Show quality dogs are preferred to have neither pointed nor square noses. The nose is black in gray dogs, tan in black dogs, liver in copper-colored dogs, and may be light tan in white dogs. In some instances, Siberian Huskies can exhibit what is called snow nose or winter nose. This condition is called hyperpigmentation in animals. Snow nose is acceptable in the show ring. Tail. Siberian Husky tails are heavily furred. These dogs will often curl up with their tails over their faces and noses in order to provide additional warmth. When curled up to sleep, the Siberian Husky will cover its nose for warmth, often referred to as the Siberian swirl. The tail should be expressive, held low when the dog is relaxed, and curved upward in a sickle shape when excited or interested in something. Health. A 1999 ASPCA publication shows the average lifespan of the Siberian Husky is 12 to 14 years. Health issues in the breed are mainly genetic, such as seizures and defects of the eye, juvenile cataracts, corneal dystrophy, canine glaucoma and progressive retinal atrophy and congenital laryngeal paralysis. Hip dysplasia is not often found in this breed. However, as with many medium or larger sized canines, it can occur. The Orthopedic Foundation for Animals currently has the Siberian Husky ranked 155th out of a possible 160 breeds at risk for hip dysplasia, with only 2% of tested Siberian Huskies showing dysplasia. Siberian Huskies used for sled racing may also be prone to other ailments, such as gastric disease, bronchitis or bronchopulmonary ailments, ski asthma, and gastric erosions or ulcerations. Modern Siberian Huskies registered in the US are almost entirely the descendants of the 1930 Siberia imports and of Leonhard Sepala's dogs, particularly Togo. The limited number of registered foundational dogs has led to some discussion about their vulnerability to the founder effect. Chukchi man feeding Chukotka sled dogs, 1901. Prehistoric prior to 1890s. The Chukotka sled dog is considered the progenitor to the Siberian Husky. Developed by the Chukchi people of Russia, Chukotka sled dog teams have been used since prehistoric times to pull sleds in harsh conditions, such as hunting sea mammals on oceanic pack ice. Origination of name and split from Chukotka sled dogs, 1890s-1930s. From the 1890s to the 1930s, Chukotka sled dogs were actively imported into Alaska to transport gold miners to the Yukon, first as part of the Klondike Gold Rush, then later the All-Alaska Sweepstakes, a 408-mile, 657-kilometer distance dog sled race from Nome to Kandal and back. At this time, Eskimo, or Eskimo, was a common pejorative term for native Arctic inhabitants with many dialectal permutations including Husky, Huskame and Huskemore. Thus dogs used by Arctic people were the dogs of the Huskies dogs, and eventually simply the Husky dogs. Canadian and American settlers, not well versed on Russian geography, would distinguish the Chukotka imports by referring to them as Siberian Huskies, as Chukotka is part of Siberia.